Then I'm putting out receipts, the receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out. Applause. Beyoncé just wrapped up with her CowBoy Carter tour, and Jason Lee is already back on her neck again, dragging her for filth over her twins, especially Sir Carter. Word on the street is autism is the consequence of a witchcraft ritual gone wrong, and baby Jason Lee just stepped into the chat to seemingly confirm it. Kanye West may have been out of line when he called them the R-word, but folks are also now saying that he may have been onto something the whole time. He was literally besties with Jay-Z for years till Jay and Bi decided to miss his wedding because they didn't like him. So if anyone knows them, it's him. Not only that, but Jaguar Wright also hinted a while ago that the reason why the twins are the way they are is because Bi was allegedly still heavily indulging in some serious witchcraft and some things went wrong. I think he went and killed the girl cat. Okay. The girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was Beyoncé came and she was in there. Now, prior to all this mess, people had already been talking about the twins because they felt like Beyoncé was hiding them as compared to Blue, who she was bringing along with her to everywhere before she was even old enough to decide if she wanted to be in the spotlight or not. But things definitely got crazier a few months ago when Kanye got on X and called the twins the R-word. He tweeted, "Wait, has anyone ever seen Jay-Z and Beyoncé's younger kids they're worded? No, like literally. And this is why artificial insemination is such a blessing. Having our worded children is a choice." Kanye ended up deleting the tweet minutes later, but he was right back at it again with another tweet telling people that he only took his initial post down because some higher-ups were threatening to delete his account. Basically, he was saying hesate what he said. "I need everyone to know that I took the post about Jay-Z and Beyoncé's family down and Jerry Lorenzo's family down because there was a possibility of my Twitter being cancelled, not because I'm a good person. I took it down like Down syndrome. Get it? Am I right? Am I right? The world. Real talk. Everybody," he added, "there will never be an apology to the Carter family until they help me with my children. Y'all be getting one guy out of jail at a time to look prestigious. The Carters and the Kardashians are basically the same, except the Kardashians are trafficking." As expected, his comments had the Carters pressed as hell. And according to a source from Ba's team, they were planning to sue him. The source said, and I quote, "Bi and Jay-Z will absolutely not stand for it. Kanye has spoken about their children in such a vulgar and offensive manner. Jay-Z and Beyoncé are aware of the posts Kanye has since deleted and are discussing how they want to handle this situation, whether that be privately and or in a legal matter." Beyoncé's mama, Miss Tina, also had a few things to say, and she went off in the caption of a post she made on IG. "It's hard to remain positive and classy in the face of ignorance and evil. But I know that no weapon formed against me or my family shall prosper. This battle is not mine, but the Lord. I know that God has got this." This fiasco got people looking into the twins because they felt like even though Kanye had no right speaking on them, he made some points specifically about the fact that Beyoncé was hiding them but didn't have a problem showing Blue off. Some people said maybe she was hiding them to protect them from trolls. But then again, Blue was called all kinds of things when Buff first posted her on social media, and that hasn't stopped her from still exposing Blue to social media every chance she gets. So, that argument isn't really making sense. People started digging, and they found a few instances that Bi showed up the twins, that they felt the twins didn't seem as well structured as Blue. An example was this video that went viral a while ago of Beyoncé having a cute moment with Rumi and Sir. Well, according to the online behavior experts, Rumi was allegedly showing some signs of autism. Beyoncé was asking Rumi how her summer went, and unlike most kids who will answer and be all excited, Rumi kept swinging her head around uncontrollably and barely answered the question. Sir was also looking the other way like he was distracted by something. "About your summer this year? Did you have a good summer? Yeah. What did you do?" The autism rumors only got worse when Miss Tina revealed in an interview that Sir is more low-key and loves to spend his time counting numbers. This made people speculate ever more that the boy was autistic because most autistic children tend to like being by themselves and solving math and science problems. She is amazing. She's an amazing artist like painter and creator, and so I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is his creativity and fashion and the whole thing. What is Sir interested in? Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So, he's not into the fashion stuff as much. But yeah, now this is where Jason Lee's messy self comes in. Because while all this was going on, some people started to speculate that maybe Rumi and Sir's condition is what Jason Lee was threatening to expose a few months ago when he blackmailed Beyoncé. So, for those of y'all who are out of the loop about what I'm talking about, back in 2023, Jason was saltier than a bag of chips because Beyoncé invited a bunch of influencers to the premiere of her Renaissance movie, but didn't bother inviting him. What really made him upset was that, according to him, he and Beyoncé have been friends for some years now, and he spent over $40,000 in Renaissance concert tickets and other merchandise for his friends and family just to still not get invited. I think optically, when you don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it, the Breakfast Club. I mean, you should have honored and brought more black, and I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyoncé's good internet, would go crazy. Oh, but he didn't end it there. He had two people in the room with him and he told them a little bit of the tea he had on Beyoncé, but he had that part bleeped out so we wouldn't hear. He later said if Beyoncé succeeds in convincing Kelly Rowland to have an interview with him, then he won't reveal what he knows. But if she doesn't, he's going to spill everything and he'll provide all the receipts. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show. So, you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions. And I'm going to do it right now. Music, and that's where I go back to like we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine? Had I put that on Hollywood? Oh, there's one more thing. Beat this, Johnny. So that in itself, I think Beyoncé could have gave me a you know what I mean. Like there should be a little love there. Now maybe she doesn't know. She know Beyoncé doesn't know. Yeah, I don't think Beyoncé they're not going to share that with Yvette knows I got the receipts. I still have the receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyoncé, if I can get it to Oh, I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyoncé. She needs to know. And I think people like her publicist who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that event. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about then it's going to be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipt. The receipts I just told you about, Thene'll put those out. The fires that will come of that. I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you not right now. I'm not playing this industry game. Beyoncé never paid him any mind. And he never actually told us the big secret he had on her. But now people are speculating that it was about her twins' condition. Mind you, this was in 2023, almost 2 years before people started speaking on the twins. So maybe Jason thought this would have been tea enough back then for Beyoncé to succumb to his demands. Oh, but it gets even worse. People are also being messy as hell, claiming that Beyoncé wasn't just hiding the twins because of their condition. She is allegedly ashamed of herself too, because their condition is a consequence of her alleged witchcraft. These witchcraft allegations are not new, but it being a consequence for her twins' condition is definitely the craziest rumor to come out of it. Back in 2018, Beyoncé's former drummer, who had been performing with her for 7 years, quit her job and accused her of doing extreme witchcraft on her. Beyoncé's ex-drummer of 7 years. She is seeking a restraining order against Beyoncé. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances. She's saying the Beyoncé camp has put up a huge campaign against her and its overall witchcraft. She's sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And you know, I was just at the Beyoncé concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience. And then there was the popular YouTube blogger Storm Monroe who exposed Beyoncé for being heavily involved in African witchcraft. You guys know Beyoncé is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality.